Welcome to the New York Outlook for Wednesday, the 14th of February 2024. Today is going to be quite a quick outlook because the GBP CPI news this morning essentially set the tone for the day. The news release was negative at Frankfurt Open, essentially supporting any short trade positions. This was in line with our higher time frame narrative, which we can look into now. Essentially, we were right around this area right here in the morning prior to Frankfurt, and we said that given that yesterday we reached the pro-trend extreme and the fact that the pullback phase last point of supply had failed, there was only reasons to short. As a result of that, on the 5 minute you can see what we had done is actually anchored the previous day high and low fib, and we decided that this the best place to enter would actually be here at the top, but like we said, it's probably unlikely that price would retrace that far up. And because we had negative CPI GBP news, price pretty much plummeted all the way downwards with no opportunity to get into any short positions without without actually having sufficient ADR to support any short position. So when the news release came out, we had this large candle, and then you can see price retrace for a little, but at no point do we have fib and POI alignment, so that didn't result in any valid trades. And now that we are approaching the New York session, there is potential that this POI right here may be valid if we can justify it with something to the left in and around this area. However, the issue now is the fact that we've already moved pretty much 80 to 90% of the daily range, and thus for that reason I don't see any reason why we should force a trade right here. It would also mean that I guess it would also mean that we need to essentially cover the high of the day, in which case the actual stop loss doesn't make sense unless New York actually validates the London range. Then we can say, okay, this the London range high is likely to hold, and we can use somewhat of a smaller stop loss, perhaps 10 pips or 15 or 20 pips, one of these fib levels. However, again, we've already used up majority of the daily range, and are anticipating a further push in the current day is probably not high probability, and as a result of that, I think it's not wise to continue shorting for the rest of the New York session. And then at 5 p.m. we have Bank of England Governor speaking, Governor Bailey that is, and we don't know what he may say. He may say something that actually pushes GBPUSD to the upside, and then we'd be sitting with the loss that we really didn't need to take. So that's pretty much my New York outlook. I won't be trading for the New York session, and I guess we'll chat for the end of day review. However, the end of day review is pretty much going to be identical to this, so I may not do one. Other than that, we'll chat again for the London outlook tomorrow.